futures and so forth will exist, and Bitcoin ETFs have not, and that feels a little inconsistent to me as an observer. And I'm now, in academia, but it feels a little inconsistent, even though the laws aren't exactly the same. They're quite similar.
That's right. Another shocking video emerging of the man in charge of approving a Bitcoin spot ETF effectively saying that he agrees there should be a spot Bitcoin ETF. But even more so, we're going to talk about this chart right here and how it, in my opinion, summarizes exactly where we are in this Bitcoin and crypto cycle. We're going to hit you with the top news of today. And most of all, let's get excited because crypto has not been this amazing, this interesting for literally years. But before we do,
all right, happy Halloween, everyone. Bitcoin is back. The bull run has started. You are running with the runners. It's Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. Let's get into it, guys. I'm excited. Whew. I could not wear that the whole time. Anyways, guys, happy Halloween. Hope everyone's having a blast. I know I am. The Lions won last night, and I'm excited. So, guys, you just saw there Gary Gensler, the clown from the SEC, admitting, back before he was with the SEC, that there should be a Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF. So today we're going to look at the tools you need to get ready for the biggest bull run in our lives, probably the last bull run, because why governments want ETFs is to control the price. Okay. So the gold ETF, gold was like $300 before it got an ETF. Then it went up to like 1,800, and now it's just chilling at like $2,000 because they can control it with an ETF. They're going to do the same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin ETF approved. Bitcoin goes to the moon. Then they control the price, and we won't see these huge dips like we do, 80% down every time. So we're going to talk about the tools that you need during this bull run, because if you don't get the right tools, you're going to miss out on this. Guys, if you guys did not get on the Infinity rocket ship, you are missing out. Okay? I went live every single day when I got back from Dubai, trying to tell you guys about what Infinity was going to do. And now here we are. It was at 30 cents when I first saw this. We're about to break $3. I mean, just look at these buys, guys. This is going like literally viral. Okay. I mean, look at these buys within 20 minutes, 2,000, 5,000, a couple 500s, 5,000, 500, 2,000, 1,000. I mean, this is going global, guys. We're talking China, Malaysia, Australia, Europe, the United States. I mean, buys are coming in and coming in and coming in, and we're getting paid daily in this token, right? And the price keeps going up. So this is why you need to understand decentralized finance and how to move and how to take possession of your money in your own wallet. Okay, obviously gold and silver. You guys know we love gold and silver, but the new economy is going to be on the blockchain, using cryptocurrency, using decentralized finance. So I just want to play one more clip from Elio. Elio trades here. And he's going to talk about the market cycle we are entering. Let's see, we want to go to 4:30. All right, here we go.
easy as YOLOing money into crypto to get rich once more again. Is it possible? And the bears, of course, are equally in disbelief. How could it pump this high? The economy, the recession, interest rates, blah, 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 the debt, disbelief. And it just so happens that if you line up the actual price chart of Bitcoin over the actual psychology of a market cycle, if you guys have seen that classic chart where this has been around in traditional markets for literally decades and decades, right? It's actually derived from the 1929 stock market, which if you see, disbelief comes before hope, and it is actually the beginning of the best part of the.
So guys, you need to understand this cycle, okay? This cycle takes place in every single market over time, okay? Now, because cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is so new, it happens quicker because we're so early in the stages and our market cap is so low. Once, you get to gold's market cap of 12 trillion, it could take decades for this to play out. But what he is saying is we are in the disbelief stage. Okay. We've gone through the denial. We've gone through the panic. We've gone through the anger. We've gone through the depression. Well, I didn't go through the depression. I was telling you guys to buy when everyone else was depressed. Okay. We proved that last week when I literally made a video to dollar cost average into Bitcoin at literally the lowest point of Bitcoin when it was $16,000. This is why mindset is so important, guys. I don't care what the price of an asset is. I don't care what the price of silver is. I don't care what the price of gold or Bitcoin is. I just buy it every single day on autopilot.
The cycle. I tweeted this earlier. If you were 100% honest, 100%, not 92, not 83, but 100. If you were keeping it 100 with me, which I hope you always do, right? You'd agree that disbelief is the exact way to describe what people are feeling right now. To be clear, I'm bullish overall since the bank bailouts. We've talked about this. I totally get the bear's perspective as there's a lot of logic for big crash, recession, etc., but I'm seeing more support than resistance for price. Again, you guys have known my thesis is generally election year, end of the hiking cycle. In general, Bitcoin could become this safe haven asset, ETF speculation, a flight to quality as we're seeing here as described by the one financial influencer that we should all be following, which is Larry Fink. Now, all of these things seem to be a massive cocktail for Bitcoin catching a bid. And it could be that people stealing customer deposits to dump Bitcoin on the open market and no longer being able to do that might just be a little bullish for this incredible best performing asset class of all time. Maybe just maybe. But regardless of who you are,
and let's keep this in mind. Bitcoin is the best performing asset of the last decade. All these people who still think it's a scam are just people who choose not to get educated. Okay. We have here a one-time opportunity. This last bull run is it, guys. This will be the last big bull run in Bitcoin. And we might not see anything like this for another 100 years. So you have got to get prepared. And I'm going to show you some tools today to get started.
and where you stand on this whole issue, you must admit that this is an uncanny and striking resemblance between the price chart of Bitcoin and really this overall psychology of a market cycle. And if you were being one more degree honest with yourself, you'd agree that you too, whether you're bullish or bearish, are in some form of disbelief around this price action. I know I am. And that means that if this were to follow the astrology here, the degen astrology, that would mean that we'd be coming into effectively a new bull cycle here. And of course, that is what the charts would suggest. As you can see here, this blue line was the place of resistance here. This was a ton of resistance here, 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 and it goes back into the bull run. But you can see once this was broken, the question is, will we come back and test this? Which I think is probably more than likely. But you can see Bitcoin doesn't even want to come close to this number with the lowest wick here.
And you guys probably can't see that, but just so you know, it's about 31,774. So we probably will dip down to test that resistance again before going off. But again, I don't care about the price of Bitcoin. That's not the point. 1 Bitcoin still equals 1 Bitcoin. So let's show you guys today some tools to get started with. Okay, the first thing is you have got to take your fake fiat paper money that they just print into oblivion, they create it out of thin air, and turn it into cryptocurrency. So you need an exchange, okay? You also need an exchange to cash out usually. Actually, I have a new card I'm going to show you guys Wednesday. You don't even need an exchange, but most of the time you need an exchange, okay? I prefer crypto.com. It is only on your phone. It's an app, okay? Just set up to have a certain amount of money sent to crypto.com and set up automatic buys. All right. But you need an exchange. Another one I recommend is Kraken. Kraken. Kraken.com. Okay. I don't like Coinbase. I would not recommend using them. Don't ask me questions about Coinbase. If you use Coinbase, you deserve to be a fool. Okay. I'm not going to deal with Coinbase questions. So if you use Coinbase, don't talk to me. Don't ask me questions about Coinbase. I don't like Coinbase. All right. So this is what your app will look like, but you need to get a crypto.com to get into crypto. And then once you make your profits, to withdraw it out of the market. They also have a card if you want to use it. All right. Number 2, swanbitcoin.com. Swanbitcoin.com. All of this stuff is in the Runners app, absolutely free. So if you don't know how to use this stuff, get in the Runners app. Sherry asks a great question. Where do you buy Infinity? Here's the beauty of it, Sherry. You can't buy Infinity. That's the genius of the smart contract. You can only mine it. So you must buy a miner, okay? And then you will get cryptocurrency. So if you go to my YouTube channel or go to the Runners app, okay, you will find instructions, links on how to get to here. You can watch this video, the Ultimate Pi 2.0 launch. Links are under there, or go to the Runners app. But you cannot buy Infinity. That's the genius of this, is all these buys you see here are people buying miners. I don't know how this $1.64 is in there, but that's why everything's 1,000, 500, 5,000. Okay. I don't know how this happened. Where did it go? Oh, look at that. People are just buying left and right. Yeah, this one, I don't know how that one happened. Buying one Infinity. But anyways, yeah, you can't buy it. It is on PancakeSwap. It's on the Binance Smart Chain, but you need to buy a miner. Anyways, great question. Guys, dollar cost averaging, also called DCA, is what you want to do with everything. You don't need to wait until you have $10,000 and put it all into cryptocurrency at one time. That's silly. Okay? No intelligent person who understands investing would tell you to do that. Okay? I buy $20 of Bitcoin every single day. I don't care what the price is. Okay? Swan makes it very easy to set up. All right. You're not even going to get seed words. So if you are new to crypto and you're like, I don't know what to do, just buy Bitcoin every day. Use Swan. Okay. There's a referral link in the Runners app. If you want it, let me know. But this to me is the best choice I ever made, was to just start buying Bitcoin every single day. Now, another great wallet that you can get for your phone is called Token Pocket. Okay. It's at tokenpocket.pro. Very easy, very safe to use. You can exchange cryptocurrency inside of it. You can bridge. You can buy crypto. Okay, so this is a super easy way to get into crypto. And Token Pocket works the best with Infinity Pi as well. Another one is a health matching account. I just signed up for one of these. All right, this is part of our smart finance. And basically, you get dollar for dollar on your healthcare. So you put in $1, they give you $1. So you can see here, this is just an example using Woody. Woody put in $4,900, but his HMA available medical benefits were $10,000. So they gave him $5,100 because he put in $4,900. He can use it on prescriptions. He can use it on medical bills. He can use it on to pay his deductible on his health insurance. He can do it even elective surgery. So if you have, he can use it on dental. He can use it on his eyes, whatever you want. Okay. We are all going to spend money on healthcare. Why not double your purchasing power? Again, this is in the Runners app. Everyone needs a health matching account. You are literally saying, I hate money if you don't have a HMA. Now, another one is Rabby. Okay. I've finally gotten you guys to get Rabby. I've been talking about Rabby forever. Okay. But until Infinity, okay, until all of you smart people made multiple accounts in Infinity Pi to get those unlocked tokens, nobody listened to me. So I'm glad to see you guys taking action. Rabby is MetaMask on steroids. Okay. MetaMask is like the incel cousin that lives in the middle of the woods. Okay, MetaMask sucks. It's horrible. It hasn't changed in like 6 years since I started using it. Rabby is amazing. You're able to see all your wallets in one place. You can switch between them easily. It gives you the price. You don't have to import tokens. You don't have to import chains. Everything's done for you. Smooth multi-chain experience, great security, and it has over 120 chains already included. You don't have to add them. All right. You don't have to add all these tokens like you do in MetaMask. So stop using MetaMask. Go to rabby.io and just get the extension. Okay. Some people are getting the desktop. You don't need that. You're just going to click download for Chrome. I already have it, but you would just click here, install, and it's going to show up right here in your top right. Okay. You might need to click on this puzzle and you can click that pin to pin it. So then you can see your Rabby. Okay. Everyone needs Rabby. You have got to learn how to move in the DeFi space. Another great website is changenow.io. Okay. So if you have, let's just say you have Bitcoin and you're like, I really want to get into infinity, like Sherry is. We got you, Sherry. So Sherry wants some infinity, and all she has is Bitcoin. Maybe she bought Bitcoin on Cash App. So Sherry can come here and take Bitcoin and turn it into BNB, which is what you need to get Infinity Pi. So she can send 0.01 Bitcoin here and get 1.5 BNB. All right. And you can do this with almost any cryptocurrency that's mainstream. Ethereum. If you need to swap chains, you can do this. There's a little fee, but there's easier ways to do it. But for new people, I mean, if you want USDT on different chains, they're all right there. You can see all of them. USDC, DAI, BUSD. Okay. So if you want to change cryptocurrencies in a decentralized way, you can use Change Now. Now, if you are more advanced and you understand how to use a decentralized wallet, I use synapseprotocol.com. So if I want to go from Ethereum to BNB, I can do that here. Or if I want to go to Avalanche or Arbitrum or Optimism or Polygon, Phantom. Okay, if you want to do bridge, it's called bridging chains. Okay, I use Synapse Protocol to do that. Now, those of you who have been following us trading and crushing it, I love Pika Protocol. This allows me to trade assets decentrally, and I can long and short them and use leverage without giving custodialship of my crypto assets. So this is going to link to my Rabby or my MetaMask. So for example, you can go to, we're on Solana. So I can long and short it right now, and I can use leverage. All right. And this is run on Optimism on Ethereum. So it's very cheap and quick. But again, if you don't know what Optimism is, if you don't have a Rabby, you cannot move in this space. So let me make sure I'm clear here, guys. If you choose to not learn these things, it would be like in the 1990s, not learning about email, not learning about browsers, not learning about websites, okay? Or building websites. Or it would be like when the iPhone comes out, you being like, who needs a cell phone? I'm not going to use one of those things. And now here we are today. You essentially can't even live or function in society without a cell phone. The same will be for DeFi. So the question is are you going to learn this now or wait until it's mainstream and you missed your chance to make a lot of money? Obviously, ChatGPT. Okay. I use this to write my YouTube descriptions now. So I literally just go here every day before I put out the YouTube video, write me a 2-sentence YouTube description about tech tools to use with cryptocurrency. I changed like 2 words in this. So it came up with explore the latest and greatest tech tools for seamless cryptocurrency management in this video. From secure wallets to cutting edge trading platforms, we've got you covered with the essential tools every crypto enthusiast needs. Done. Guys, the people who will rule the future will be the ones who learn how to harness and utilize artificial intelligence. Okay. If you're not doing that, you're literally just wasting your time. Okay. So learn how to use AI. Chat GPT is just the beginning. All right. SafePal. You need a cold storage wallet. Okay. So you can choose your SafePal. They have an app, they have hardware. Okay. I have the S1. That's a more expensive one. Yeah. So you need a cold storage to secure your wallet. This is the new bank. Okay. Why would you go and take your dollars to a bank? Because it's not yours anymore. Once you give your money to the bank, it is not yours. If you didn't know that, go and look it up. It's a fact. All right. You give them your money, your dollars, which are useless anyways, and then they just go and create more of it and they loan it out. They don't keep your money. They don't have your money. Your money's gone. Your money doesn't exist. Okay. That's why you need physical gold and silver and cryptocurrency in a cold storage wallet. All right. I like SafePal the best. I don't like Ledger and Nano and all that type of stuff. Now, if you want to look at your DeFi accounts, I like dbank.com, DEBANK.com. Okay. You can put in any crypto address and it will show you all the assets you have on a chain. All right. So this is a wallet I don't use very much. I used it a lot on Polygon, and I've left these things here on Polygon. Okay. Because I sold things I didn't want in, what was it, October of 2021. Okay. So I can see here I have 4,800 on Polygon. All right. And I forgot how much render I had. I got 866 render at, it's worth $2,000. But I love render. Render is going to be huge. I wanted to hold it. I just held it the whole bull run or the whole bear market. So dbank.com can show you any address. It doesn't have to even be your address. Just pick an address, look at it. It'll tell you all the assets on it, what chains they're on, and all that. I guess that's it, guys. Other than that, Michael Tharp EDU teaches you all of this stuff. Let's actually go ahead and look at the runner's login or the runner's app. 1 second here. Let me. All right. So if you guys want to learn about all of this, all right, you just go look down below in the description on Facebook or YouTube. Richdaddy.org is mine. Runwithrick.com is Ricardo's. Okay. We have Infinity Pi here. We have Smart Finance. We have where to get physical gold and silver. All right. And then you can go to Crypto 100 and Crypto 101 if you're new to this space. Crypto 101 has a lot of good stuff. The crypto mindset, the 10 commandments of crypto. There's Swan Bitcoin, how to get that set up, how to fund your crypto.com wallet, crypto.com app walkthrough, how to set up recurring buys, how to set up MetaMask, how to use Change Now that we talked about, how to move across blockchains, different airdrops. All right. So everything you guys need is right there inside the Runners app. Again, this is free. So these are the tech tools you guys need to learn and grasp. All right. As we saw from Leo, guys, the bull run is coming. The Bitcoin halving is coming in April. All right. Actually, let me show you guys this because maybe you guys don't know. Maybe you're new here. Guys, the world is run on math, okay? So you can look at the halving. The halving is where the amount of Bitcoin gets cut in half that is given to the miners. You can go back to 2013. We're in the blue here when we come to the halving. What happens? Bitcoin goes from $10 to 1,000. in 2013. $10 to 1,000. And then it comes back down to the blue. And then we had another halving in 2016 because they happen every 4 years. What happens? Bitcoin goes from 1,000 to 20,000. 1,000 to 20,000. Then it comes back down, kind of goes up. This is the dip we had when the pandemic started. So we're in the blue. Last best time to buy Bitcoin was here, $6,000. Then we have the halving, then it takes off again, goes to 65,000. We have a little correction, almost goes back up to 65,000. Then we have the bear market. Now we're here in the blue. Okay, we might have one more dip. I hope we have a dip. I love dips. I want the price of Bitcoin to go down before the ETFs come in, and BlackRock and Chase and all the pension funds and hedge funds are able to invest in it easily with an ETF. I want it to go back down. And if you look at it before each halving, we're in that dark, dark blue. So I think we will get a drop before this halving. But get prepared now. Don't wait for it. Get prepared now. My guess is January, February, something crazy will happen and Bitcoin will dip to something. I don't know what it'll dip to, but I think we're going back to the blue. Get prepared now. Okay, that's why I did this show today, is to show you guys the tools that you need to learn and how to move in this space. All right, you cannot wait until this happens. Okay, those people who took action that week after I got back from Dubai have probably already made their money back. Okay, I mean, because of the static and dynamic price, we get paid out a certain amount each day. But then that price has been, 5xing, 6xing in a week. In a week. So those people who had been running with the runners, who knew how to use DeFi, who know how to have crypto, and they were buying it, had the money to get started in Infinity in 1.0. Now they're the DAO owner. They're getting paid, not just from their miner, but every time somebody sells Pi, they're getting paid because they were in 1.0. Like this person sold, I got paid. Sell, I get paid. Sell, I get paid. Sell, I get paid. Okay. So congratulations to the runners who have been running with us, who have been supporting us for the last 3-4 years. All right. Guys, get ready. All right. There's lots of opportunities and you need to move quickly, get as much funds as possible. I don't care if you need to start delivering pizza, start selling your kids' old clothes, their old toys. I don't care what you got to do. But you want to get as much capital into the crypto market in the next 6 months to get ready for this bull run. And we're going to have lots of ways for you guys to earn cryptocurrency and multiply it. That's why we did Infinity, guys. That was my plan of, listen, we're not going to wait for the bull market to start making money. I want my team, our community, to start making money now so that we have more money to get into the market. So when the bull run comes, we're walking home with some big, big, serious money. All right. So that is Tech Tuesday, guys. Ricardo is working on becoming free. Again, guys, we have master plans here. Everyone will need to become a state citizen. All right. And we're showing you guys how to do that. We're going through it ourselves right now. Once we get out, we will show you guys the way, because with what the government's going to be doing, you want to get out as much as possible. All right. Tomorrow is Wealth Wednesday. So we will be back here at noon. Let me actually pull this up. I forgot about this. All right, so we are on a 90-day run for Smart Finance. All right, so we go live every day at noon Eastern Standard Time. As always, get inside the Runners app, runwithrick.com or richdaddy.org. Guys, we want you to have financial freedom. I'm actually testing out with a few people right now a financial coach. Okay, not me, companies that's been around for 15 years. So inside of Smart Finance, people are going to have the option to have their own financial coach at no extra cost. Is that unbelievable or what? And I don't mean a financial advisor. All right. I don't mean somebody that's there to sell you something, and the only way they make money is if you buy this thing or that. No, they don't sell you anything. There's no upsell. There's no upcharge. They're not there to tell you what to invest in. They're there to help coach you on your financial journey, right? Let's set up a budget, okay? Let's make a plan to get rid of this debt, all right? What can we cut out of your monthly spending to help balance your budget or to put more money towards whatever you want to put towards? So the things we're doing with Smart Finance, like the health matching account I talked about, are absolutely phenomenal. And it's what people need right now because of the state of the economy, because of the inflation, because of the complete ineptitude clown show that is now in Washington, D.C., that I'm not even sure is real or if we're just being punked. Like, I keep waiting for like God or Ashton Kutcher to just come out and be like, just kidding, guys. Joe Biden's not president, and Gary Gensler's not head of the SEC suing everyone. But until that happens, I guess this is reality. So anyways, you guys have a happy Halloween. Stay safe. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Lace up. Let's get wealthy, guys. Peace.